I was chosen to lead, anointed as king, the very first ruler of Israel. They hailed me as the one to guide them, a protector, and for a time, I was. Until power took root in my heart, twisting what I believed was my right to rule. Every victory became a testament not to God, but to me. Every praise, a reminder of my authority. My pride, like a creeping shadow, blinded me. I thought I could make decisions that defied God's commands, but arrogance is a slow poison. The more I tasted it, the more I lost myself, until the whispers of envy and fear became my only counsel. I turned against David, the very man who once soothed my soul with music. I became obsessed, consumed by jealousy, determined to destroy anyone who challenged my throne, and that was my undoing. I remember the day Samuel told me I was rejected by God, my kingdom torn away, given to another. My heart raged at the words. How could I, the mighty king, be rejected? But I refused to see the truth. I had already rejected him. With every disobedience, every act driven by pride and rage, I severed the very thread that held my destiny. And then there was David. David, my faithful servant, a mere shepherd boy who dared to rise above me. His courage, his victories, they were like daggers to my pride. My jealousy for him grew like a fire I couldn't quench. I threw spears in my madness, driven by hatred that burned away my reason. But every attempt to crush him failed, and with each failure, my sanity slipped further away. I sought after mediums and spirits, desperate for guidance, turning to the forbidden, when God's voice went silent. How far I had fallen, a king once favored, now scrambling in the shadows, grasping at dark forces. I was a man undone, by my own hand, by my arrogance. Even when faced with death, I could not let go of my pride. I refused to admit defeat. In my final moments, surrounded by enemies on the battlefield, I looked back, not at a kingdom, but at a wasteland I had created. My sons fallen by the sword, my people scattered. I knew that I would not be remembered as a mighty king, but as a warning. A story told to remind others that arrogance destroys what it seeks to elevate. And so, I fell on my own sword, preferring death to humiliation, but my pride even then wouldn't die. I was left with nothing but regret, a tale of what pride can do when left unchecked. A king, once blessed, who lost everything. Remember my story. Power is fleeting, and arrogance is a chain that binds tighter the more you pull. When I reached for the crown, I thought I was claiming my destiny. In truth, I was sealing my fate.
Subscribe to hear more from our first-person narrative audio.